So I'm starting this YouTube channel. A lot of it's just based out of frustration, and this is a way for me to kind of vent, and I guess it's a little bit of therapy, if you will. But the premise of everything I'm probably going to talk about, or at least most of it, is I think every problem we have in this country and probably throughout most of the world, I think can be traced back to wealth inequality and income inequality. Things are so far out of balance that it's just ridiculous. It's so hard to live now. And it just seems to be getting worse. So that's kind of the premise of what I would talk about. I mean, I'm not an economist or a historian. I'm just a guy that's living through this and has been living through it for a long time. It doesn't seem to be getting any better. I mean, you've heard a lot of analogies of how you break it down on how much people have and how much they don't have. What is it? If you take a pizza that's 10 pieces, I think the top 1% takes 4 pieces. The next segment takes 5. So there's basically one slice of pizza for the bottom 90% of the country. What is that? 290 million people? I can't do the math in my head. But we're basically fighting over crumbs. And, it's ridiculous. I think there's tons of YouTube channels, tons of people talking about it. And I'd just be another one in the crowd. But I think we all need to be shouting for the rooftops. Because, I mean, it is a political issue, but it isn't. I mean, this is really the haves and the have-nots. And it's never been more prevalent than now. What I see is fair. Really what I think when the country is best is when things were working best for the most people. That's really all I want is a fair shake. And that's not available anymore. And they'll tell you it is. A lot of people have this notion that they're going to be one of the lucky ones, one of the millionaires or billionaires. And good luck with that. I don't see it. I just think we're better off if, look, I think anybody who's willing to get out of bed and work an 8-hour day deserves some sort of life, some sort of dignity. Either to be able to rent an apartment. I think they should be able to rent an apartment, have a car, a somewhat reliable car. They should have 2 weeks vacation. I don't care what they're doing. If they're a painter, a janitor, or it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're willing to put that time in, we can't all be doctors and lawyers. And it's gotten to the point now where unless you're incredibly lucky, it's really tough to make it. And even the upper tier, there's even doctors and lawyers that struggle at this point. So anyway, that's just kind of the premise of things. And I'm going to try and keep videos short. I don't want to drag things on. I don't know how much I'm going to have to say or how much value there is in it. But if you see some, subscribe, all that stuff. But I'm just a guy that's just going to kind of rant about this because it's we're all feeling it. And I mean, I feel fortunate at where I'm at this point in my life. But I look around me, man, and this is ridiculous. So anyway, I hope you have a good one, and thanks for watching.